Okay, so I'm trying to put this where you could see me. Alright, so I'm gonna do a late Father's Day post. This is a poem. This is a poem I was thinking about reading yesterday, but I did not read it yesterday because everybody's celebrating their fathers in a positive way and stuff like that. And I didn't really want to bring any negativity to Father's Day for all the people who have reasons to celebrate it in a positive manner. But I wrote this poem called "Fathers and Father Figures" by Carl Urso, or Carl Nicholas Urso, which I want to read to you right now. Which I wrote a long time ago about a situation that happened with my stepfather figure, and was making me feel some type of way about my actual siblings that were my actual half-blooded siblings that were related to basically. It was about my stepfather figure, but it also kind of had to do with my half siblings. Also kind of had to do with my half siblings and my biological father as well. So as to the reason why I wrote this, when it came to like the family aspect and fathers and father figures. So I'm gonna read this poem I wrote. It's called "Fathers and Father Figures" by Carl Urso. You left me and my mother just like my other father, who gave me a sister and brothers. You were a racist son of a bitch. There was a time with you and him I would have switched, but hold on. But I was out of my mind, walking around blind, too dumb to see the games you were playing with my mind, with mine and my mom's. Yeah, you were there to do some pretty awesome shit, but your actions showed me, just like my real dad, you wanted to be done with it. Yeah, just like my real father, you found another woman to love. Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you're so fucked up, and you don't even care who you are screwing. You just play. All you do is play. All you did and do is play sports, drink beer, and hunt some stupid deer that you were shooting. Yeah, you said some things about someone I loved, like she was a Canadian whore. I realized a long time ago I should be speaking my mind and not hiding it anymore. Because me, I sat there quietly as you yelled at my mom. You also bossed my life around and bullied me about the state, even during the times when I was doing great. Yeah, you may have known me since I was 10, but I have changed and grown and gotten a lot better since then. Because of you and my real dad, I have to hear my mom struggle and complain. If you only truly cared about us, why would you leave us out in the rain? You and my real father would have done a great fucked up job. I hope the new bitch you're seeing is a fucking slob. As for me, I'm trying to live with live my life with no regrets. I left you after I saw you months ago, and I don't give a crap. To me, father figures make me feel a lot of times like shit. But maybe one day I will get a real one, and it wouldn't bother me a bit. As for me, I'm doing just great, trying to be better than the both of you, and with who I date. As for your family, that made me feel real. That made me feel real. One day I'll start my own. No big deal. Then maybe I can treat my family. Maybe I can treat family the ways that they treat me. Then hopefully one day they can see where we stand without my father figures holding mine or my mom's hand. And hopefully I will turn out to be a fine, well-respected man. So that was my poem for Father's Day, or that was my poem about fathers and father figures. I almost wanted to put it into the thing yesterday. I didn't want to go over like my time yesterday. I did for the first time ever, I did a 9-minute slot yesterday, and I didn't really want to go over. But and I don't know. I don't know if I have this on. I don't know if I have a copy of this or not. But it was my poem for fathers and father figures, which I was almost going to read live yesterday, and I just didn't know if I had the thing to do it, so I didn't read it live. But I was reading a poem I wrote called Fathers and Father Figures. I just wanted to read that really quick because Father's Day was yesterday. We all have our ways of honoring our fathers and father figures and things like that. But I actually wanted to do an extension of that poem. Because despite all that, I think he really, my father figure, my stepfather figure really did love us. And there was supposed to be an extension of that where the poem was going to be extended to the point that would say, yeah, you really did love us. You really did love us. I don't know about, my actual biological father. I think he can care less. But when it came to me writing the poem, it was basically about a situation that happened that kind of ended things with my stepfather figure, and I hadn't talked to him for about several years up until his passing, until he actually needed a new kidney and died and ended up, dying of kidney failure, But I haven't talked to him for several years. But that was a poem I wrote basically out of anger because of a breakup with the family between like my stepfather figure and my mom, but it also kind of tied into fatherly figures or my biological father and my siblings as well, because I had a lot of anger towards my siblings and my father figures. So just wanted to read that. So I hope everybody had a good Father's Day. That was just my way of celebrating Father's Day. I just wanted to read that really quick and get that off my chest. I need some edit. I definitely need some editing. It definitely needs to sound better. It needs some editing. And it was going to be edited towards the end anyways, but I couldn't find the edited version. So just wanted to share that with everybody, and I hope everybody's doing okay. So